Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, according to your time zone. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hello, welcome to my live stream today. Hi, Cheesy, Mariana, hello. Imose TV, you're welcome. Joy, you're all welcome to my live stream. Thank you for joining in today. Thank you all. You all are welcome. Christina Glory Bells, Didi, Obedia TV Solution, Queen Peters. Come on, you all are welcome. You're welcome to my Ellis. Yeah, you all are welcome. Okay, guys. I don't know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, kindly say yes, please, so I can see. Hi. Can you guys hear me, please? Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Yes, my people. In the building. Yes. Good afternoon once again. You all are welcome. As you can see on my description box, my topic for today. I just want to speak about this topic. Yeah, thank you, Christina Glory. I just want to speak about this topic because of what is happening in the world today. You know, if you all look around us, especially we African living in diaspora, you know, you get to see that it's no joke, it's real. And then it brings out, like this period, it brings out a lot of memories, including the ones I've tried to forget. It brings it back. So the whole of this period, I was kind of a bit emotional, but I'm just trying to come to this live stream to share my experience and then use this platform as well to hear all of your own experience as well, especially those people living in diaspora. So it's no joke at all. To be honest, it's not. Yeah. So I want to talk about Black girl living in the UK because I live in UK, and I want to talk about as well African mom um, living in the UK as well. What would go through? Yeah, um, that took me back like over 10 years ago or so when I came into this country. Over 10 years ago, um, being a Nigerian by citizenship, okay, and then having all my life in Nigeria, I never knew that I was different. I don't understand the word racism until I came into this country. That was when I get to know that I was different because the way they treat you, the way people made you to understand, and it was that painful that when they judge you not just by your skin color, they judge you including your accent. In fact, sometimes they make joke out of it. Okay, so I've got a lot of experiences, but time will not permit me. I'll just kind of wrote down some points, that the few of them that I need to share with you guys, and then give you guys the platform, the audience as well, to hear your own experiences. Because I know definitely, as a black skin girl, definitely you must undergo or experience one or two ugly situations. Yeah, and then when it's going on like Black Lives Matters, and you get to see the one that gets me pissed off is that you get to see some people saying all life matters. Yes, all life matters, but you've not experienced what I have. So there's no way you can feel the pain that I have felt. I've lost so many opportunities, job interviews because of my skin color. I have, in fact, been degraded. I have gone through a lot because of my skin color. I've been called names, even at workplace. I have gone through a lot. So it's not that easy for us. So time will not permit me to go through the Black history or whatsoever it is, but the painful situation, that's what I'm trying to say. My first experience, let me go, that was when I was in uni, 2013. And let me say my final year, okay? And being my second degree, anyways, I had this ugly experience with my lecturer. I will never forget that. And we're kind of writing, we wrote exam, just like a one module course, a full 20 credit unit course, okay? The full course. And it was split into three. They've got the coursework, which is the assignment itself. It had A and B. The B part of it is the presentation part, and the A part of it is the theory part, where you can gather your material and then write, okay? And it happens they splitted us in group. So in my group, every group's got three in their groups. My group, I was the only Black girl there, and the two white guys there. That makes up the three of us. So when they were splitting the group, there was a particular boy that was not in the class that very day. But the following lecture they came, he came to school. And then the man said, join any group that will accept you. And then immediately, because the guy is a Ghanaian, and then immediately the guy turned to me and they said, Christina. By the way, my name is Christina. And a lot of people know me by Christina, and some people know me as Chirex. So he said, Christina group. So I said, oh, you're welcome, which making us 4 in the group. And it happened that we had a topic because the course I went through then was IT. And a lot of people, you hardly see female doing IT. More Black females go in for nursing, like in the UK, more Black ladies, they go in for nursing, healthcare, business. Yeah, that's the course they go into. They hardly go into for ITs. So I would kind of just feel like the whole of my department then were just 3 of us. I think about 3 Nigerian girls or so, something like that. Yeah. So fast forwarding to that, we did the research for the coursework. At the end of the day, most of them, out of 4 of us, 3 of them, they are all working full time, and I was the only full time student there. And they did not have the time to go and do research and gather the material. Most of the material I did it myself. And during the time of the presentation, I had to, even the Ghanaian boy itself, I had to give him the slide to present, to let him go through and then present that one. Okay, fast forwarding to the scores, I discovered, because the part A of this assignment, right, this coursework, is 30%, okay? And the part B, which is the presentation, is 30%, which made it 60, and the exam is 40%, okay? And then we kind of did it. After the exam, out of 40%, I had 30-something%. I can't remember exact figure, if it is 35 or 34, just to be honest. I had 30-something over 40, okay, in my exam. My overall score was 48%, and 40 here is pass mark, okay? So they gave me overall score 48, like 48. And then they gave the other 2 white guys on their own, their overall score was above 70%. The same course, the same assignment we did, okay? Okay, let's assume they bind their exam 40-40, okay? So what about maybe the same group assignments and the presentation? That means they gave them mark more than me. That's also obvious. And then the annoying part is that even the Ghanaian guy had 60-something%, over 60, okay? And this country, like 40 is the pass mark, credit is from 60, and then distinction is from 70. So which 70? Those 2 white guys had 70. So it was so painful. It broke my heart after this whole stress, this everything that I had to go through this. So I kind of confronted the man in his office. I said, please, can you explain my score? Because yeah, exam is over 40, I had 30 something, which is fair enough. I'm not talking about that. I meant the scores, this course, and then the presentation. I want to know what you gave to me because I don't understand. So the man said, yeah, I gave you what to score. This my lecturer, right? He's from all these European, one of the European country, anyways. But yeah, but he's a born British, anyways. So he said, oh yeah, he's that is what you score, and then blah blah blah. So I got so angry, and then I was still young. So I said, I'm gonna. He said, if I'm not okay with that, I should appeal it. So I was kind of going to appeal it. I had a lot of friends then, even including both family. Everybody was saying, "Oh, just leave it. You still have one more exam, and that course is so important, and the man is your main lecturer, so it doesn't affect you. Just leave it. Let go. Let go." I was so vulnerable. That voice kept coming to my head. I had to let go. Trust me, it affected my GP overall score. All of my friends graduated with distinction. I ended up with second class, which is like a trauma to me, buried inside me for years, donkey years. What I'm telling you is like 2013. So it was so painful. This is one of the experience. Not to talk of the experience I do experience with like the bus drivers. Then before I start driving, there was one ugly day. It was snowing that bad. It snowed. The weather was that bad. And I was chasing this bus for this bus driver to stop. I was close to the bus stop. The man drove off, like literally drove off. And I had to sleep and I fell down. He did not stop. He had to, oh my God, this was so ugly. Not to talk of workplaces. When I came into this country, I did a course of healthcare assistant, like auxiliary nursing. So I was working like here they call it carer, okay? Healthcare assistant, work in the hospital, different places, nursing homes and all that. So I was doing this job like a part-time together with my studies. And I have people, those residential people, take care of, those people in the hospitals, patients you take care of, call me names. Oh, don't touch me, you pig. Don't touch me, you monkey. They do that. They do that. They classify you they call it all sorts kind of names, And then when you talk, they say, oh, he has a dementia, he has a dementia, he's not feeling fine. You don't have to. Come on, guys. For how long do we keep going through this? These are the people you're helping. These are the people you're looking after to live their daily life. Okay? So it's kind of, it broke it, as in, it's like a trauma to me, to be honest. So not until now, this whole thing was going on, started happening in America and all that. It's so sad, very sad, to be honest. And life as a mom as well, here, get a lot of discriminations, especially when it comes to, I get to experience this during the children club, those that soft play. I remember taking my son, this happened just this year, February this year, okay? I took him to a soft play, and it happens that they were playing music, the children were dancing, and the presenter there, the lady in charge of organizing the whole thing, she brought out instrument. Each of the instruments she used in singing for them, she passed it across any child standing close to her. She gave it to the child. Okay, I've got a call, but let me finish. I will pick it up. So I had to go through it. I had to okay, the lady brought out another instrument, which is the drum. And my son really loved drum, hitting like drums. So he said to me, Mommy, drums. I said, yeah, go. So you get it. And then they started singing. After singing, he passed the drum across. My son stretched his hand and collected the drum. And there was this white kid standing next to my son. But she did not make any move or any attempt to collect it. But he stretched his hand to reach out for it and they collected it. And then they were singing songs. He was playing that. So I was even videoing the whole thing. The next thing, when I raised my head up, I saw somebody walk up to my son, collected the drum, right? And it's the white lady. The next thing I realized, he went to that same girl standing close to my son and gave it to her. So obviously, that was her daughter. She gave the drum to her daughter. So I've got call. So I was like, hold on, what just happened now? Because I don't get it. So to tell you, if maybe I am white, definitely it's not going to happen. I know that it will not happen, but it ended up happening. Why? And you saw this boy playing that, so happy, dancing towards the whole thing, and then you collected that. It is so sad the way we've been treated in this country. It's so sad. And excuse me, let me just pick this call. Let's hear what the caller has to say. Yeah, before I continue. Hello, caller. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Oh.
So I'm just watching your live stream.
Oh, okay.
And I decided to chip in.
Oh, you're welcome. Please, what is your name and where are you calling from so the viewers can hear you?
Yes, I'm calling from London and my name is Christiana.
Oh, you're welcome to my LS, Christiana. Yeah, go on.
Yes.
They can hear you. Obviously.
So I saw you talking about school.
Yeah.
Okay. I am a hairstylist, so I studied in this country.
Oh, okay.
This happened to me 2 years ago. So my school, I wanted to learn how to do white hair because I've been doing black hair from Africa. Okay. So I went to this college. So I was so excited. Got there, happy to do my work. I was the only black girl. I don't know what happened. My teacher just kind of picked on me. She don't want anyone to talk to me. If they are talking to me, hello, are you still there?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah.
Yeah, if they are talking to me, she's kind of called them. So I was like a loner. And she was so mean and I can't really talk back to her.
Imagine.
Most time I go to the car, I start crying. There was a day I was so upset. Yeah. I left my car at the school. I was talking to my friend. I was just walking. Yeah. And I walked for like 20 minutes. I found out that, I left my car at school. Mm-hmm. That's the day I decided, you know what? Enough is enough.
Yeah.
I went back. I stopped crying. And I started doing my work. Mm-hmm. Today now I'm a qualified hairdresser. And now the school now, they are asking me now to come and be helping the student during this quarantine time now.
You can imagine. After putting you down in class, the presence of everybody.
I heard what you said now. I used to cry. What I would tell people is, we know the way they treat us. We know, you understand?
Yeah.
If you can just kind of put your head down.
Stand on your ground. Believe in yourself. Yeah.
Yes, and make sure you should. My work, I go home. I started practicing my haircut. And whenever I do hair, she gives me the difficult clients. But when I do the hair, they are happy. And she became ashamed of herself. And she couldn't take anything off from my mark. And I finished with a distinction.
Imagine.
Yes, so I just say let me contribute, let people know that it's everywhere, but we just have to, we know, and we shouldn't let it.
No, we need to create awareness. We need to let people know because we're silent about it. That doesn't mean
everybody
knows. They know. They know. So it's kind of breaking. And
it happens in a way. One way might happen to your children at school.
Yeah.
With me, I'm happy I went back to school because before I would have, if my daughter come home and say, "Oh, my teacher does not like me," I would have said, "Oh, keep quiet." In Africa, they will smack you.
Yeah.
But what happened to me? Oh dear! If my children now say, "Mommy, my teacher don't like me," I will understand how they are feeling.
Exactly. That's
a whole big woman. I will be crying in my car for 10 minutes before I drive home. But thank God.
Don't worry, caller. By the end of this session, we get to put our head together and then know how to go about it, way forward to go about it, and probably educate our kids on how to stand their ground and how to know themselves.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
My story.
You're welcome.
You. I will still be watching though.
All right then. Let me quickly pick another call. Thank you. We've got incoming call again. You just have to pick it up. Hello, caller. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. What is your name and where are you calling from, please?
Yeah, this is Zeke and I'm calling from...
Oh, hi, Zeke. You're welcome to my LS.
I just want to contribute to what you're saying because this topic is really interesting, you know.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
So, like you were, talking about the racist issue. If you have, if you have opportunity, when someone is racist against you and you keep silent, it's not really nice because you will feel it and it will affect you psychologically.
Honestly, it causes depression. One of the viewer wrote that it can lead to depression, which is true. It is. Yeah.
So you have to always speak at that moment. Don't just keep silent.
Yeah.
Because if you keep silent, next time you won't be able to, combat it.
Exactly.
So it will start, increasing in your mind, and you will have that, let's say, psychological trauma. You understand? Because it's really bad, especially for kids and for everybody. You understand?
Yeah.
Like in Italy, there are some people that are racist anyway, but I don't have so much that issue.
Yeah.
Because I got my friends. Normally, we are all like brothers anyway. But there is people that are also racist here, and it's real. It's not like the old people, like the men. You understand? Those men, they think, those guys came here to steal their daughters, to steal their wives, to steal their job, to steal everything from them. You understand? So that's the reason why most those people are racist. But the ladies, they are not so much racist like the girls, those big young boys, no. But there are still some young boys that are racist anyway. There is a day that I was in the bus,
Yeah.
So I was about to drop. I already, they call it presentation.
Yeah.
So I already did that. So this guy didn't, let's say the autista, which is the driver, didn't stop. So, and he passed the place because maybe he think that I don't have ticket. So I just started parking in the bus. I started insulting the driver. I started shaking everywhere. Everybody was even afraid.
Yeah.
He started to try to call the carabineri, whatever police.
So that's what you do.
At that moment, I was not, because I know I have my ticket for 1 year. I don't even give a time of anything.
Yeah.
And I'm right because he should stop at my bus stop.
Exactly.
He shouldn't pass that place because he was receiving call at the same time.
Imagine.
So I told him, if you are doing your job, you have to focus. You must not make call. We are speaking Italian. I was insulting him, Bafaculo, merda, autista, So everybody was telling me, calm down. He told me, he became angry. He stopped.
Yeah.
He asked me, where is your ticket? I told him, this is my ticket. It's even for 1 year.
Imagine.
Those people you see around here, maybe they don't have ticket. You understand?
Yeah.
So when they stop, maybe the controllers, maybe he called them. He was thinking that I don't have. So when those people come, he already stops telling me, sorry, it's okay, that it's a mistake, he's receiving call. When those guys came there, they were controlling everybody, and most of their people don't have even tickets. You understand? But the African people that is inside the bus, all the whole guys have tickets. So after they told me sorry, I told them he made me waste my time. If not, I would have even denounced, the driver. But I just forget everything about it.
Okay,
so they told me sorry, and if I keep silent, those people will think that I don't have ticket and I was making noise.
Yeah.
And so he will start doing it to other people next time. So that's the moment. At least it's also education for the people that
thank God. Yeah, thank God you were able to stand your ground immediately and then give it back.
Yeah, because I understand the language, because he's trying to say that I don't, have the ticket, that we do what we want. So once I heard that, I was just, so angry. So I started, insulting him. I started shouting. I bring out my card and I show to him. He was telling me, no, this, that. He was not saying. I said, no, shut up, start it up. Because to me, I did a question. Because they will direct, He told me, no, I was not saying that. I said, but you are my data just so come.
Yeah.
So everybody was silent. Even some all those good people, some people they already there, they don't have ticket, but they do what they want. When I bring out my 1 year ticket, everybody stay silent.
Imagine.
Anymore.
God help us, my brother.
Nice thing, you know. Whenever you feel something like that, speak out.
Speak out, yeah. So, thank you. I think the viewers are hearing as well.
Too much problem. That's the only first time, but I speak out because I don't like, if somebody offend me, I have to, even if it's a police officer, I don't care.
But you can imagine if you don't understand that language, what would have happened? If you don't understand the Italian language, what would have happened to you? So you can imagine.
I would have been like a stupid person anyway, because if you don't understand the language, you won't understand what they're saying. They will insult you, you will be there smiling with them.
It's sad. Yeah, it's very sad. Okay, Kola, thank you so much for your contribution.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
I'm still watching you.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Like this caller mentioned, he understands the language. That's why he was able to stand his ground. So you can imagine what we've been through. Not just that. I've had experience where someone... Oh my God. Hold on, guys. I've got another call. Hello, caller. Good afternoon.
Yes, sorry. It's me again. I just finished watching the other caller that called him. I just wanted to add something that I forgot.
Okay.
In level 2, they tamper with my results because we did a creative image. I won the creative image. So they tamper with my results. So I think I kind of questioned the teacher.
Yeah.
And then they have to change my results.
Imagine.
Then in level 3, she was not my teacher. Because I spoke out in level 2, and if I know, I would have kept quiet because she asked me not to go and report that she will make it owed to me. But I would
God.
I want you to change it back. Because I spoke, you see what happened?
And it not affected your next grade, your next year.
Yes. She gave me the grade, but she punished me for that. That's why when I said I used to cry, because anytime I try to talk, you know the way we talk in Africa, they think we are rude.
That's the problem. When you try to stand your ground, okay? They tag you, being aggressive. That's the one that eats me up. They tag you, they scream a lot, they shout a lot, they're controlling, they're aggressive. Quiet. Hello? Like, you stab someone right in the chest and you say they shouldn't react. And when they talk to you, you say they're being aggressive. Who does that? They say, why are you shouting? Why are you screaming? Oh my God.
What this caller is saying, it's not that I didn't talk, but it got me in trouble. So I have to finish my level 3. Because if I started reporting her, maybe they would have ended up kicking me out of the school. So because a lot of the other girls, like the girls from the Arabic girls, they couldn't take it. But I stood there and I thank God I was able to finish that course. Now I'm a qualified hairstylist now. Now they even want me to come and be helping them now.
Imagine.
So so keeping quiet. I was not a fool that I didn't talk back, but talking back got me into trouble, and I thank God for what is happening in America now. So it's opening a lot of people's eyes. Hopefully they will know that this happened and they can step in to help when it's happening.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kola. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Right.
Yeah. So you can imagine, guys, what we go through in this, as in the country where we all live in, you know. I could remember another incident that happened when I was working. Was that another call? Let's listen to the caller. Good afternoon, caller. What is your name and where you're calling from, please?
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Odu. I'm calling from Milan.
Hi, Odu. Welcome to my LS. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It's an important message. Anything that has to do with racism, if you think of what is happening in our society today, taking America as a case study, one thing that I have to say is this, that if you see anyone or whoever that wants to judge people based on biological variation. If I say biological variation like skin color or blood, that person is not human being
at all.
If you want to judge me, you should judge me based on my attitude, my character, my behavior.
Exactly.
If my character, if I go and rob and you treat me in a way that a robber should be treated, then there is no problem. You understand it?
Yeah.
And if a black who robs and a white who robs, they should be treated in the same way. But that this one is black or this one is fair, or people are treating people based on based on tribalism. Just like that tribal sentiment is the one we have in Africa.
Yeah.
So, one thing again, I have to say, when you look at this issue of racism, it is not just only in Europe or in America that we have it. We also have it in our own in Africa.
Yeah.
When you see people, they deny you a job because you come from here, or they deny you political appointment based on tribalism. There was one woman, let me give instance, there was one lady that was denied that they were protesting, I think in Lagos State, or that they were protesting part of this Lagos side, because she is from another side, and they gave him political appointment, and people are protesting. They did not even care whether this woman will deliver. Her qualification suits the job. She is qualified, but there is a political protest because of where she comes from. You understand? So if people should judge people based on what they can do, what, not even blood, not even tribalism.
Yeah.
I heard when you talk about school, it affected me also.
I'm telling you,
2018, I got admission in University of Milan to study marine science, masters in marine science. So when I entered, I had a lot of challenges, a lot of terrible challenges. There was one particular guy. I did not offend him. I did not do him anything. If I even call him to talk with him, he will not answer me. If I see him in the train, I say hello, even to greet. He will not respond. He will not talk to me. And this person is like school captain. I have a lot of problem because I was working and I needed people to support me. In fact, the challenges up till now, I am still facing the challenges. It has not been easy because you need people to put you through, but you find people who hate you because of your color, because of who you are. That thing is inhuman.
And to be honest, right, like they've got the educated ones, like the white educated ones, because I have them, some of them as my friends. Yeah, they are so nice.
Yes.
They know the meaning of diversity because the way they treat they don't know the difference between the colors. When you see them. That is the least of their problem. They carry everybody. The love just going in the circle, it goes round. Okay, they love it the way they love themselves. Well, I think that is their orientation, that is their upbringing. Okay, which is so good, which is what this country, or would I say most of the white parents or needs to be doing, imparting knowledge to their kids, educating themselves, the meaning of diversity. Okay.
Yes.
Meaning of love.
That education.
It's so important.
That education
it's so
matters a lot. Also, imagine a professor who is a racist.
I'm telling you.
Now, tell me the kind of student that professor will produce.
That's it.
You understand? Imagine a policeman who is a racist. Tell me the kind of
protection
justice that kind of policeman will be able to give. The kind of protection, injustice will be there. So it will be like garbage in, garbage out. It will be like now, and we find many of these people who are in top position, lawyers, doctors, and they are racist. Tell me the kind of thing, the kind of positive impact these people will create in our society. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, if we go on the religious basis, these things that are happening are the things that are already in the Bible, that has been prophesied and has been seen even beforehand that it is happening today. So all we have to do sometimes is it is just to take courage. It is just to take courage and have faith in God, believing that this world, we are in this world for a short time, a part time. All of us will come and go. Our great grandfathers are no more. Our grandfathers are no more. So it is just for us to stay clear of any kind of issue. Like me, I don't, when I see the kind of any kind of racist attack, I run from it because there are some situations that you just have to let go because we have a short time to live.
Yeah. That might just a person maybe just chose to do that, depending on the gravity of what happened to you. Do you understand?
Exactly, like example, when you said about your scores, I was listening carefully. When you said about your scores, yes, there could be people who will be telling you fight it. Somebody will be telling you don't fight it. But your mind at that time say don't leave it. Are you not living today? You are living today, no matter how the circumstance, no matter how the situation you are pushing. But if you have started fighting, another issue would have resulted. You don't know what would have resulted. Today now you are talking, maybe you don't know what would have been the case. You understand it?
Exactly.
So that is it. We leave all those people, and God will judge them. We cannot we cannot judge them. It's only God that will handle the situation. But to conclude, I am saying that it is inhuman. It is bigotry to find people who behave like that. That situation is intolerable. But we have to put everything in God. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys. Fast forwarding, I've got another experience here. When it comes to let me say the experience of house hunting, okay? I could remember vividly when we were looking for a house, okay? And I and my husband, we kind of going for view. I know that you get to see that the house is being marketed online, okay? And then you called in, went in for viewing. And then after the whole thing, they said, oh yeah, that it's okay for you to have it. And then you got, oh yeah, 1 second, I've got cover, I'm gonna pick it. And then you get to see, okay, when we got back home, only for us to receive call that, oh, the property is gone. Like, hello, you know someone is actually coming for the property. Why do you have to accept us? Why do you have to assign us to go and view, waste our time, waste everything to come and all the way? Do you understand what I mean? To view it, only for you to tell us that, oh, it's gone. And that same property, trust me, after weeks, we get to see that same property still in the market for rent. Oh my God, you know? So what's the meaning of that? There's actually one that my husband went alone all by himself. We have done everything, the credit check, everything. Okay, with the agent. Oh God. With the agent. Okay. Let me quickly pick this call and then we'll continue. Hello, caller. Good afternoon. What is the name and where you calling from?
Nice comment. I just want to
okay.
Yeah. I just read the comment about what someone wrote. Her name is Didi there.
Yeah.
That's maybe our Africans, somehow they misbehave also, because when they see, like, you know, your African brothers or sisters, they don't even look at your face. They don't greet you. If you even say, like some girls, if you tell them, hi, hello, how are you, sis? They don't look at you. Maybe they think another thing, you understand?
Yeah.
Even some guys, you know, which is very wrong.
But
if you see like all those Arabic people, even if they don't know each other, once they say
they have themselves,
click, you know, they start talking. If you see like all those Bangladesh people, you know, they accept themselves. There is one guy that is, you know, the guy just arrived here in Italy. He was living in the camp. He saw me on the street. He told me, do you know any Bangladesh that is here? I said, yes. I took the guy to a place where there is a shop. Do you know that that's the following morning, the guy already asked the guy to come and help him, you know, look for his stuff there in the store. The guy, he just employed the guy. He started working. But if it's Africans,
no, you wouldn't get that job. No.
They won't accept you. They won't even greet you because
they will put you down. That's the annoying part. That one is another topic of its own, as an aside. I'm gonna come back to that one, to be honest.
I'm telling you, the guy is still there working, you know, for that guy. He's just helping. That's how they help each other. This is love. This is unity. But in Africa, like Nigeria, even if you are from Nigeria, I'm from here, you don't see this love. And another thing is that they don't trust you, and those things are also the problem, because we Nigerians, like Africans, we also have our own mentality that is, we have also bad characters somehow.
I'm telling you.
Those things are the things we have to, you know, educate our children, try to change the motive, just, you know, try to reduce, you know, try to build confidence. But some, like, there are adults that should also understand
Yeah.
They don't, when they see you, you even greet them. They will think maybe, see this move,
I had that encounter when I came into this country newly, because I had this orientation of when you see an elderly person or someone who is, do you understand? We call them ma, sir. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I had this orientation in me. So when I got into this country, anybody when I see or any of the white guys, where I greet them, oh, good morning, ma, good morning, sir. Do you understand? But none of them is answering none of them is responding to my greeting. None of them is even looking at me when I said that.
Oh, really?
So I remember the first call, as in I arrived something like tonight, okay? The next day I had some couple of experience. The call that I put through back home was like, I called back home my family. I was like, why does it mean that these people, they don't greet? They don't like greeting or what? I don't understand. Because anytime you greet somebody, you know. And it happened that I have a cousin. So I had to call her. I said, what is going on? Did you experience this thing? She said, oh, just ignore. They don't like that massage. Just call them by their names. I said, okay. I started calling them by their names. Trust me, sometimes I forgot to put in my Osa. Even when I traveled to Nigeria, I could remember my uncle talking to me. I was like, oh, Uncle Ken. I didn't even say Sama. They were like, looking at me, huh? Is she all right? But immediately, my sanity comes back, my head comes back. I say, oh, good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. You know.
I'm not used to it anymore. Because when you greet someone the first time, they didn't answer you. The second time, they say, you just forget about that.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Thank you so much, Kola, for your contribution. Thank you. Okay.
All right. Take care.
All right. Bye. Okay. Yeah. So, guys, back to the house hunting that I was talking about. So we went through the credit check, everything was all right. In fact, my husband has already paid, to tell you, and this payment is like you have to pay for here. They normally pay 1 month deposit and then 1 month rent, or pay 6 weeks. For this very agency, they collected 6 weeks. So we paid, and then all of a sudden they called. They said, "Oh, can't get the house again." That what happened? Okay. They said, "Oh, the owner changed their mind. They don't want to rent the house anymore. I think they want to make use of the house. Blah 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 blah." And we've already given where we're living. We've already given them notice of moving. Like, what did we do? Only because when the agent did that, they sent my husband's name, because my husband answered his Nigerian name as a first name. They sent the name to the landlord. And the landlord accepted, okay? The wife wasn't the wife wasn't included, okay? And for us to sign the agreement, the wife of the man said, oh, they joined the name or the wife's name to the agreement, and they said he needs to sign it together. And then the wife said, no, they need the property. This is about English. They refused. The agent refused to tell us. It's just one of them who betrayed, maybe break their terms and conditions or something. But he has seen the stress. My husband and then us as well had to tell my husband, oh, look, sorry, just the wife doesn't. She said she needed the property. She wants to make use of it. Like, really? What about the whole effort, the whole time that we've put into it, the notice that we've given that we ought to leave? So you can imagine what we go through only because of this color. This color. There's an encounter I had again. Then that was this was like over 9 years ago or thereabout. Then, and as a student, you have to be working all those linear jobs for you to sustain you with your studies, because you're not working full time. You can't go and be looking for a job that works Monday to Friday. You have to be just working the days you're off from school. And then there's this agency I registered. They normally sell people like caterers, they train you, they send you in for catering jobs, maybe hospitals, maybe schools. Yeah, and then they sent me to school, high school then. So on the rota, I was booked in that school for every Wednesday and Thursday because my school is 3 times in a week, which is Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. And every Wednesday and Thursday, that's only the 2 days I get to work in that school. So they've got someone else, the agency got someone else who covers Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Okay, so I've been working on that very particular place for like over months, like, well, let me say 6 weeks. Yeah. And only for me to go in one faithful, and that agency normally pays us our salary every week, every Friday. Yeah. So only for me to go in the following week, Wednesday. And then they said, "Oh, Christina, sorry, your agency sent another person here. I've sent somebody from Monday to, yeah, and she's been here till the whole of this week." I was like, "Excuse me, nobody informed me." And mind you guys, I went to the office on Friday to drop my timesheet for that week. Okay. No one told me that, "Oh, you don't have to go back that same place again." And I went there. This is the job. You need to start 7:30 in the morning. Okay, before the students start coming to school, you need to be there and start. And then I went there. For you to go to job, resume work 7:30, of course, you should get out of your bed highest 5:36, depending on your location anyways. So when only for me to go there, and then they say, "Oh, the girl was working Monday to Friday," that they had to put a call to the office. The office said, "Let me, Christina, you need to go home. There's no," and the girl I was watching that they sent in there was a white girl. Hey! Oh my God, that was the only day I vented my anger. That was the only day. And I was so happy I did it that day. If not, I would have died I would have been diagnosed with depression by now. I left that place. I went straight to the office. I got to the office. And that happened in that office. You need to have someone like your manager who knows you, who you need to report to and stuff like that. And that's my agency. I have particular manager that normally puts me on the rota. But unfortunately, that period, he went for holiday. I said, no wonder. So they had to, one of the staff there, the other manager, second line manager, had to pull me out of that shift and put her own favorite, to that job to cover Monday to Friday, then pull me out. And the worst part is that she did not even tell me, "Don't go there," because she knows, and exactly to tell you what she was doing she knows exactly what she was doing. She didn't tell me on Friday because if she told me that Friday that I came into the office to submit my timesheet, I would have questioned her, but she did not mention that. Okay, that is fine. So when I got into the office, I said, "Please, who pulled me out of this rota without informing me?" And then the girl, I'm sorry to say, this person I'm talking about, most people working as your manager in the office, none of them got a degree. None of them. They only go for training. None of them they don't go to school here. Just a couple of them that goes to school. None of them, it's mostly those street ones. They'll go do some courses, online courses or training. Boom, they got employed. Yeah. So I walked into that office. I asked her. I said, "Hello, her name is Sarah. I pray she watched this thing, but she know that there are things you don't forget, and there are things you don't do to people." I said to her, "Why did you pull me out?" First of all, I asked them. I said, "Who?" No, because I asked the girl in that school. I said, "Who who allocated this shift to you?" She said, "Sarah." And they said I was the second line manager. I said, "Okay." And I went to the office. At least let me know who exactly I'm questioning. So I went to that office. I said, "Please, Sarah, why did you pull me out of the rota without informing me?" She said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize for not informing you." She thought maybe she just do like that and it's gone. I said, "What was that supposed to mean?" I can't even remember everything that comes out of my mouth that day. You know, when you're angry, you know, the whole, and then you see somebody you're venting the anger on, you cannot even keep record of what is coming out.
Vivian Watson.
So, let me pick this call while we continue. Hello, caller. Good afternoon. Hello, caller. Good afternoon.
Sorry about that. I'm just calling in to contribute to your topic. It's a very, very interesting topic. And kudos to you for speaking up, using your platform to speak up, against racism. I think, the number one thing, I think we all need to do, we know that in the sorry, my name is let me just tell you my name. Like, since I'm just going on and on without introducing myself. Yeah. My name is Timmy and I'm calling from London.
Oh, you're welcome to my LS.
Yeah, you're welcome. The thing is, I think there is racism everywhere in the West. There's, especially in this United Kingdom that we have now. I think you're from United Kingdom as well.
Yeah, I'm UK, yeah.
Yeah, the kind of it's the kind of thing that people face here is prejudice. It's not like it's a form of racism, but in a softer way, in a subtle way, not like the one they have in the United States of America.
Yeah.
And I think the way we can fight against it is to speak up.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because if you keep quiet, because it's what is happening to us, we blacks, that if this thing, if I'm working, if it's not going to stop me from working, if anybody, if I'm being prejudiced against, if somebody is prejudicing against me, I'm going to keep quiet because it's not really, I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to speak up.
Like that.
I just continue with my daily life, and then it's something to keep on snowballing, keep on going like that. And now, because it has, like the one they are doing now that is happening now in America, they have, in America, the racism there is over your face.
Right in front of you, like, yeah. No, here it's like slow, but like soft and steady. Yes, they do it, and they eat you up and they blow you.
That there is racism.
Yeah.
That's why I call it prejudice.
Yeah, exactly.
Like racism, it's softer way of like somebody being racist.
They'll be dealing with them, they'll be asking you, are you alright? Okay.
So that you would know.
Yeah,
exactly. That's just the fact. It doesn't. That last thing is it's not like kind of real world is fake. So I think that's the kind of racism they have in United Kingdom. I can't talk about other European countries, but I know that the one in US is at the top. If you know what I mean?
Yes,
at the top. It's like racism. The history of America is a kind of they have deep. It's embedded in America. Racism in America is embedded. So we need to speak up. If somebody is being racist, you speak up. Don't keep, because if you keep quiet, it's going to continue. So we all need to speak up against these things so that we'll be able to, so that government will be able to make laws, that will make these people that are racist
to change,
to be able to think twice before they do.
There should be law, of course. There should be law for this. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Kemi. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, guys. Back to what I was saying. You can hear the caller what she's saying. We experience this thing day in, day out here. That's just the fact. Back to what I was saying. I had to confront her. I told her, and then she said, "Oh, she thought she's gonna sweep the whole thing under the." No, I did not. I had to tell her from one thing to another. But I could remember telling her, "Listen, this will be different. You might be different from me with this, but definitely you are 10 times behind what is here." She was looking. Every other person was just looking in the office. Even it's only the client, the staff, like client, my colleague, them that work with us. They are the only one that came in to submit their timesheets. Some of them and all that. Maybe they had to want to. Some of them were feeling so bad. One was actually crying because I was speaking in pain. I was speaking in anger. I was speaking with a lot of emotion, as in pains. You know what it is. And I said to her, "You are 10 times behind. If not, bring up the certificate you have here." And this is the period, okay? This is the period. She was dealing with somebody who had first degree in Nigeria already. Okay? Before coming here, I had my postgraduate diploma here. I had another diploma here again. I had postgraduate diploma here before I go in for second degree here again. Not to talk of other ones. Okay? So you can imagine facing somebody who has just certificate, how painful it is. As in, my dear, it's sad. It's so sad, to be honest. It's so sad what we go through them. All the time, the same thing. Most of we black that are in this country, most of us, we are learned. Most of them are learned. But if you see the way they speak to us, the way they control us, the way they send you out on a I'm sorry to say, call it whatever job out there, why they sit in their comfort zone. If it's coffee, if it's tea they want, they drink. My dear, we feel sorry for us. But thank God, to get to 1,000 miles, you have to begin with a step. So we're there. And then, because of our time, because we'll soon be rounding up, I was able to come about with how we can deal with this situation. What is going? Let's parents, every parent, my own opinion, what I think we should do. Let's educate our kids. Educate them how to stand on their ground, how to speak up, how to build their confidence. Educate them. Groom them. Impart that knowledge in them. How to love themselves, how to appreciate themselves. Let them know on time before they get into the real world, because the real world is out there. Because definitely they will get in there. So the earlier we start grooming them, the earlier we start creating awareness, the earlier we educate even ourselves, our mind, how to love everybody, treat everybody as equal, the better for our sanity at the end of the day. You know? So it's good to speak up than buckling it inside. If not, they will keep getting away with it. So guys, let me quickly read some comments there before I call it short. Purity Prayer said it's very important. Yeah. Frankie Family said exactly. Cheesy said exactly. Host, most of us are learned. Yeah, learned. That's why they are angry and jealous of us. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, because I keep wondering what's making them. And then King B said, "Mamma mia." Most of it, I would have loved to call and share how I almost not get a job in my own country because of the race. Oh dear. Oh, sorry about that. Christina Glory said very important. Obide said, nice one, host. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your courage. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. If you love what you see on this platform, please don't forget to subscribe. Leave your notification bell on so that anytime I come up on this platform, you can get notified. Don't forget to like and then leave your comment as well. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you. One love. Keep us together. Black Life Matters. Yeah, every life matters indeed, but Black Life Matters. Okay. So thank you. Do have a nice weekend ahead of you. Enjoy your day. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you. One love. Peace.